If no one has ever told you this, you need to hear it now. You were never meant to live without being led by the Holy Spirit. We must normalize seeking God's guidance before making major decisions. When you follow His direction, you avoid regret. You walk in wisdom, do exploits, and remain in God's perfect will. King David understood this. Before every battle, he inquired of the Lord. He didn't just ask if he should fight, he asked how and when, and God gave him strategy every time. Here is a powerful truth. The spirit of interception is priceless. Even billionaires cannot afford to live without it. Interception is when God reaches you before the enemy does. You avoid disaster altogether, or what was meant to destroy you becomes only a minor setback. Let me share a personal testimony. In May this year, I was involved in a serious car accident. The entire front of my car was destroyed. Petrol was flowing out, and I never even saw the other vehicle before it hit me. I had no time to react. But after the impact, my very first response was to thank God. I had hit my chest against the steering wheel, yet I realized I was not bleeding. None of my bones were broken. I was able to get out of the car, inspect the damage, and even take pictures. Later, I learned that I had dislocated some ribs, and healing took time. But the ambulance driver looked at me and said, "You should be grateful. I have never seen a car with this level of damage, yet the driver has no broken bones and no dislocated hips." What she didn't know was this. 4 hours earlier, during a break at work, the Holy Spirit prompted me to proclaim Psalm 91 aloud. I obeyed. I read the entire psalm out loud, and I ended by declaring, "I will live and not die, to declare the illustrious acts of my God in the land of the living." At the time, I didn't understand why I was saying it. I thought I was fortifying myself against further illness because I had been unwell earlier in the year. I did not know that just a few hours later, a major accident was coming. That was not coincidence. That was interception. Interception is greater than intervention, because when God intervenes, you are already in trouble. Interception keeps you from getting there. We see this again with Joseph. God warned him in a dream to flee to Egypt with Mary and the baby Jesus. Joseph didn't argue. He didn't delay. He obeyed, and lives were preserved. God could have struck Herod down. Instead, he issued a warning. When we walk in close intimacy with God, we hear him clearly, we obey quickly, and we live.